Sometimes, hey, sometimes, hey, sometimes I wanna hold you close.
What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. And today, you see the new setup. You see the new room. Not new room. It's the same room, but yeah, I changed it around, and now I got space. Look, I can't even see my face right now, but look. Look, first of all, I haven't posted in a month. I'm gonna address that in another video, but right now we got a story time. This is something I've never done on my channel before. We about to do it, and the song you heard in the intro is one of my very good friends, one of my best friends' songs, you feel me? So I need y'all to go listen to that on SoundCloud. The link will be in the description, and yeah, I'd really appreciate it. I know it's like 5 people that watch my videos, but every person that listens to it, if you was vibing to it the way I was vibing to it, I'm gonna need you to check it out. Let's hop right into this video. You can tell by the title and the thumbnail, I can't even tell at the time of recording this video because I don't know what I'm gonna call it. But this story took place in 2014. During this time, I was back in Jamaica. This is like a turning point for me socially because like I started bulking up a little bit. I picked up track, I picked up basketball, and yeah, I was tired of being bullied for being the chubby, short, fat kid. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we had to get right. Still had the baby face. I had the baby face until like last year. So at this time in 2014, Facebook was popping, Instagram was popping, and when I say that, like all the cool kids, why do I have this ball in my hand? We're getting like hundreds of likes on Facebook, or they had like a lot of likes on Instagram, a lot of followers. One other thing y'all need to know is I lived in a gated community at this time. It was good times. I have a lot of stories from that gated community, and if this video does good, y'all gonna see all them stories. Shout out to moms, because she was always doing all she could to make sure we were comfortable. Being in a gated community around this time, I was always around people with quote unquote clout. I'm gonna say clout because in Jamaica, if you were getting anywhere from 100 to 1,000 likes, you were well known. That's also important, so remember that. So there was this girl that I had a crush on, but she had a hefty clout. She was getting like 1,000 to 5,000 likes on Facebook. Not only that, she had like 30,000 followers at the time. She was, how Americans say, she was popping. I'm not gonna lie, she felt unapproachable to me because I was only getting like 100 something likes on Facebook. Honestly, I'm gonna say that right now. This is all in my head. And personally, I shouldn't have. Looking back at it, I feel stupid. I'm not even gonna say that right now. Y'all gonna see going down the road in the story. The only time I'd see her is when we would play football. And the only reason I came to know her was through her brother. Me and her brother were kind of cool. He was 3 years older than me. So at the time, I was 15, her brother was 18. She was in between. She was 16, 17 in that age range. I knew of her. I never actually spoke to her. Yeah, I knew her through her brother and through all like Facebook and Instagram. I didn't even have Instagram. I just knew she was up there on Instagram. She was up there. I never actually tried to talk to her because her clout made me nervous. Bruh. Look, y'all not about to judge me. Now that I feel like y'all got all the backstory y'all need, we gonna fast forward a couple months. Me and her brother got more cool. We would hang out, we would chill, we would talk, you know what I'm saying? I'd go to his house and we would just play games and like go play football, like whatever. I need to stop saying you feel me. I low-key wanna talk in Jamaican, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna keep doing this. Maybe it'll come out a little bit later, but we not worried about that right now. Fast forward to about the end of 2014. So there's this big party coming up, and I'm not gonna lie, I was a little bit sheltered. My mom wasn't with all that party stuff. She wasn't like into us going out too much. Remember how I said the people I hung around had clout? They were party promoters. They would like go out to events and stuff like that. They had that freedom. I really didn't have that freedom, but I was so cool. They didn't mind hanging out with me. I did not feel left out when it was party because even though they knew I couldn't come, they'd still invite me. The end of the year rolls around and there's this big party coming up in December, and at this point in this story, I'm cool with her, but I still haven't really talked to her. You see where I'm at. So one day I was over there chilling, and I don't know what happened, but I don't remember what he went to go do, but he left my house and I was just chilling on the game, and his sister came out of her room and she basically invited me to that party that was going on. And I didn't have a job, so I didn't really have money, and it wasn't enough time for me to save to go to this party. So I was like, I was just basically trying to talk my way out of it. Basically, she invited me and she said, don't worry about a ticket. She promoted this party. She gets a +1. She wants to take me as her +1. I was like, I'm trying to talk my way out of it. Why? I don't know. I'm like, just like, I was basically saying I didn't have a ride to get to the party. Her mom was like, I'll take you out to the party with, like, you ain't gotta worry about none of that. Take your time. Looking back at it, I was getting all these green lights, like God just giving me all these green lights, and I was just not paying attention to it. And I'm thinking about it here now, like, their mom loved me, like they love having me over, like love talking to me, stuff like that. Like, you know, I'm a lovable person. Like, your parents will love me. So we go fast forward again to the day. Wait, we gotta back up. So this is my first story time. I'm sorry. Like, it's kind of obvious, but like me and her developed some kind of relationship. Like, she added me on Facebook. She deleted some friends so she could add me. I didn't have an Instagram, so that Instagram part was kind of dead. So the day of the party, I'm putting on the best fit, best cologne. My hair I just went for a haircut like the day before because I was trying to make sure I was right. I was getting right. After I got ready for the party, I went to the house and we were just talking outside. Me and her were just vibing, talking, having a good time. Her mom came out. She was hyping me up. Oh, look at you. Oh, you got turn up at a party, yada yada yada. Like, just hyping us up. It felt good. Like, it's like I felt like part of the family. I don't even know how to explain it. Like, the vibe was just amazing. The vibe, like, when we get to the party, yo, I'm nervous because this girl is beautiful, petite, long hair. Like, she don't need no makeup type female. Like J. Cole sing about this type of female. Beautiful female. And she was not no dummy. This girl had her head on her shoulders. I don't know what it was, but I just had to say that. She gives the people the tickets. We walk in. Her brother disappeared. I don't know where he went. He just disappeared. As soon as we went through the gate, this nigga was gone. It was just like gone. It's just me and her, and as soon as we walk in, I'm seeing people I know. This is like it was like one of the biggest parties of that year, and she grabs my hand and we go off somewhere, and we went off to this area. She helped promoted the party, right? So she had to go take pictures with the promoter. She had to go take pictures with these people, with that people. And she kind of brought me along for a little bit. And then I was like, hey, I see my friends over there. I'm going to go say what's up. And she was like, oh, yeah. I go to my peoples and they're like, hey.
Hey, I see you. That's you over there.
Yo, are your girl that my you?
Yo, that's you. Yo, I didn't know you and her talk.
You know what I'm saying? It's not like that. They just all up on me. They're like, it was just a whole bunch of, I don't know what I was thinking. This is 15-year-old me. He was sorry. I was so sorry. Came in, like, she just wrapped up on my arm and she said what's up to my peoples, and then got away from my peoples. We went back over to dance floor and we were vibing on the dance floor. The video stopped recording. I'm so hurt. I need like a mirror or something back here. All right. So we went off to the VIP section in the back. And you can see the whole party from the VIP section, you know, talking, chopping it up. You like that slang though? You like that slang though? At some point at the night, she was in my lap. We were sharing a chair. At 15, that's a big deal for me. That's like, I don't know. We was like this close, just talking. We was booed up for the rest of the night. That's all it was. We was just booed up, laughing at people in the party, talking, just exchanging. Like, I don't even. Quick side note. This is too short to be a story time, but the reason I said earlier in the story that I was just getting all the green lights that this girl liked me. A couple days after this party, it was New Year's. She invited me to go to church with her and her family to spend New Year's together. Like, so I feel like you're not gonna ask to spend New Year's with somebody you don't like. So I just felt like that was another green light, and I just ignored all these signs. Like, what was I don't know what I was thinking, but yeah, that was a little quick side. So now this is where people gonna start roasting me in the comments. I'm paranoid because I feel like the camera's gonna stop recording. After we was vibing for like an hour or two just talking, we went back to the dance floor. We danced a little bit. We'd be at Jamaican parties, cue the clip. And then we had a couple just dancing. Her smile was immaculate. Like, that's all I needed to see. That kept me hyped the whole night. I'm like, oh my. Somebody probably think I'm violent the way I'm beating on my bed. So it's the end of the night, and we get picked up by her mom. Her mom says, look like y'all had a good time. Like, you showed my daughter a good time. And she was like, yeah, mom, he showed me a good time. I had fun. Her mom was like, that's what I like to hear. I was in there. Ding, 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 ding. I didn't make no major moves to solidify what needed to be solidified. That's why this is a story. On the drive home, we were all talking. We were tired as hell. Me and her were in the back, and she kind of lifted my hand up and just laid her head in my lap and put my hand on her head. So I was just rubbing her head the whole time. I don't even know when, but I fell asleep. Whenever we got to the community, her mom woke me up and was like, what community do you live in? And I gave them directions to my house while I was still rubbing her head. But her hair, her hair was, look, I had a great time rubbing her hair. I was just stroking her hair, and she was knocked out the whole ride home. She didn't wake up until I was getting out the car. When I was about to get out the car, her mom was like looking at my mom's flowers, commenting on the flowers. This is like 3 in the morning. My mom wasn't home. I need to say that because my mom is pretty strict about us coming home late. It was my grandpa that was home, and he was up watching TV, chilling. Woke her up gently, you know what I'm saying? You know, I'm about to go. I had a good time. She snuck a kiss on the cheek. Like, she got up tired, she rubbed her eye, and then she just snuck a kiss on the cheek, and I was just like, in my head, I was like, what, nigga? What? You know who this is? My heart was beating. When she did that, I was just like, boop, 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 boop. That, oh no. It was just different. It was just different from me. Yeah, I feel like I took an L. That had me thinking, like, did she really like me, or was that just because we had a good night? Like, I was overthinking it to the point where, this is why this is a story right here. I felt like that could have been a potential relationship, but few weeks after New Year's, she moved away, and I never made a solid move. Her hints were probably the most obvious hints from then till now that I've gotten from a female in any kind of way, and I never picked them up, or I didn't want to admit to the fact that she was making moves on me. And when she moved away, we didn't really talk after that because they moved so far. It wouldn't have made sense. That's how far away they moved. And it was just like, that's raps. That story popped up in my head a couple days ago, and I'm just like, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot because I let the fact that she had clout get in the way that she might actually like me. I don't know, like, this girl might actually like me. I just knew at this point that usually when you have a crush on somebody, they don't like you back. So the moral, does this story really have a moral? I don't know. You can take it how you want it. But for me, I just say, like, don't let status or nothing scare you. If somebody likes you, if you're not sure, ask them. Like, you know, don't be like me and just ignore all the signs, because I was getting green light after green light after green light. It was just like, what are you doing, bro? Yeah, but yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this story time. If I was a little bad at it, or my details was kind of all over the place, it was because this is a long time ago. But I thought about it and I was like, dang, I'm stupid. This story does well. If I get 5 likes on this video, I'll definitely do another one. I enjoy talking about my stupidity sometimes. But loving them. We'll catch you on the next one. Don't forget, if you want that video in the intro, link down in the description. I already said that part of my intro, right? But loving them. We'll catch you on the next one. Peace.